husband left her with the pregnant wife stay at home. When she delivered the baby, both of them died at the same time, and after they got buried. So her husband Mark want to come back when he arrived home, and then he walked through the house, and the first thing that he saw was Nak and the baby wait for him. The story of Mae Nak, they start on the mid of 19th century, 1850, that period. They have a couple called Nak and Mark. Mark is her husband. And they fell in love, and then they getting married. And after they getting married, they make their little house just about 100 meters from this temple.
The White House?
No.
Oh, no, you don't see it anymore.
Nowadays they demolish them, not
yes,
anymore.
yes.
But the story is they live along this canal and near the temple.
Oh, yes.
And after they got married, not long after, there even more better news when Nak got pregnant. And when she got pregnant, not long, they have the war at that time. So her husband, Mark, got conscripted to join the war.
Which war was that?
At that time, I think it's like between Thailand and Vietnam in that old period.
Okay.
And after her husband left her with the pregnant wife, stay at home by herself. Fast forward 9 months later, when she delivered the baby, both of them died at the same time. So she died when giving a birth. In Thai culture, when mother and children die at the same time, they consider like a curse because she died with worry. So their body will not got cremated. So they will got buried first and wait for the husband come back. So their body got buried in this spot, in the temple here. And after they got buried, all of the neighbors, they knew about she and the baby died together, and then they start to move away from this area. So this area will become more abandoned temple because of her. So time continuing, a years after that, when the war is over. So her husband, Mark, he survived the war, and he want to come back to meet his wife and the baby.
He didn't know yet.
Yeah, he didn't know that. So along the way that he heading the boat back home, he feel weird because why this area is so quiet? Because I told you before, this area in the old is very lively area by the location, right? So when he arrived home, he feel why so quiet? No one here. And then he parked the boat and he walked through the house. And the first thing that he saw was Nak and the baby wait for him. So she became like a ghost, appearing to be a ghost with the baby, waiting for the husband come back. So it means Mark lived with the ghost. Technically he lived with the ghost. So this news go on to downtown Bangkok at that time, which is the temple near the Grand Palace. So they have very famous monk. His name is Somdet To. So after Somdet To heard the haunting story of Mae Nak, the monk came to this temple and he finally found her grave. And after the monk found her grave, what he do? He dig the grave and take her skeleton. And after the monk take her skeleton, the monk broke her forehead and take a piece of the forehead and spell her spirit. And after the monk did that on her and make it to be like an amulet, no one ever heard and no one ever saw her again anymore. They became like an urban legend in this area. Okay, this is the story of her.
Okay, so now people are not afraid anymore of living around here and coming here. And
in Thailand, ghost is not only the bad thing. They can be somebody want you to help in some way. It's not only come to for haunt you or come to kill you. No, it's only on a movie. But technically, ghosts, they always have the kind of reason to what they want to show, what they want for the people. I need some help, something like that. So this is the thing that Thai consider a ghost.
That's a Mae Nak?
Yeah, Mae Nak portrait.
Mae Nak. Here. Wow, she's very beautiful.
Interesting about Thai culture is many Thai, they come here for her and make a wish for. Mostly it's all about job or about love. And if your wish come true, you need to come back where you start to make a wish. And what you can do for her, to thanks her for that is you can come here, hire to traditional dancer for 1,000 baht price, and then or if you have more extra budget, you can pay for person for 1,600. And then they have the beautiful ladies. They stand by here on daytime. They came to dance, celebrate for her. that thanks her for you make your wish come true, right?
Oh, really?
And also you can make extra 300. You got the dress and you can dance with the band for her celebrate.
Okay.
And then you have a Facebook contact. If you
Oh wow, she has Facebook.
what I say is this is business.
Yeah, it's like a
And
business.
Thai people do, link belief and business together.
Wow. So you can see the temple is very commercialized because they have a 7-Eleven vending machine, microwave. You can find everything here at the temple.